What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP here, guys. So what I'm noticing is that we absolutely nailed the targets that we were talking about over the last couple days, right? So I will say that it did come down a little bit below what we were thinking of. We were preferring the 239 to 243 area. We were looking at the potentials of 234 even, right? But I was preferring this area here. So you can see here that we dropped all the way to the 233.41 zone, and then we kind of launched to the upside here from this bottom side, guys. So good stuff there indeed. Now, I will say that, I kind of gave the chart here a little bit of a look, right? I just kind of a pass here to see what could be going on with price action after getting this upside here, right? So let me look at the 10-minute time frame. What I'm going to do here is try to guide you through volatility, because we absolutely got this upside that we were looking for, right? But it's just it feels like it's becoming a little uneventful to say the very least, right? But at least here in the 10-minute time frame, probably we could see it from a different chart over here, one that doesn't have any drawings or whatever, right? But yeah, from the 10-minute time frame, I could kind of observe what looks to be like a pennant, right? So getting rid of these moving averages, we'll just go ahead and make some little crayon lines here, right? Just to give us an idea over what could be happening here, right? So this could be a bullish pennant, right? Usually these formations end up breaking out towards the upside, and the typical area for them to break out would be usually at around that 65 to 75% to the apex of that triangle, right? So here you can see that we're right around that zone there. So, and also the other thing to kind of validate that we are within this triangle in the first place, right, would be the volume profile. So if we're catching here volume, kind of decreasing like this while we're converging within price, then that's typically what we want to see before we can continue towards the upside. So yeah, it looks like it is creating that formation here. Remember that this is immediate short-term time frame, right? It is within your 10-minute time frame, right? And it is already, arguably speaking here, this is about 70%, so it could go a little bit more before it continues towards that upper bound. Now, the targets to the upside on this are, I guess, let's just say that we would break out of here at around 9:10 p.m. Pacific time, right? So I'll go ahead and just add this this trend line here, and that would be suggesting for us to go to around 255.79. A couple targets to consider here too, and that would be the center bound of the triangle here, and also the largest area of the triangle down to the regression line there, right? So this would be your second target here. So this would be implied to be at around 256.80, and then we have the third target right over here, which this would be set out to give us a target of what? Let me just move that a little bit higher there, right? So that it looks the same as the other one. So that would be around 258.93. So I got to tell you guys that this is not saying that we are just gonna do that. We have to take a look at the broader. We have to take a look at the the different perspectives here. How's volatility looking like against the momentum and all that good stuff, right, guys? So let's just see how all that stuff is kind of behaving from here moving forward. Okay, so let's pull up the immediate short-term volatility versus momentum profile. Okay, so this is volatility at critical contraction on a 10-minute time frame, and the bias is still suggesting kind of a downside here, and that's based around the prior red bar that we printed on a 10-minute time frame, right? So this could give us short-term downside, particularly below the open of this green bar, which would be at about 253.27. So that would put us at least on a 10-minute time frame. That would put us at a low of about, let's see, 250. 230, yeah, 252.32. It's not even that bad. So let's just see how far we can cascade this time towards that downside. So yeah, you know what? I think it would be a total of around 15 minutes of downside, and that would be pertinent to the potential 50% of the prior bar retrace. This is about to open the new 15-minute time frame in about 40 seconds here, and pulling back, I think that we could probably find some support right down here at around 253.10 to just about 252.99. And this area here would then bounce towards that upside, and then have us kind of start worrying about the potentials of this resistance on the regression, right? So yeah, I would say that 23 Actually, it would be, let's see. Yeah, just about that 253.33 to just about 253 or 250. Even, yeah, I guess we could even make it down to this level here. Let's just say that it would be 252.99 to just about 253.32. That would be immediate short-term retrace here from the opening of the next 15-minute bar, which just happened, right? A little bit of a peekaboo towards the upside here. Resist at that point before coming back down into this area here. That's typically how price action tends to behave, guys. And then we could find some potential risk on at that zone. Okay, guys, so let's just see what's up. We are at resistance here. If we do come back into this area here, great. If we don't, then damn it. 30-minute time frame, right, would be the second time from here to consider continuation towards that upside. And this is honestly why the move to the upside is happening, because of the 50% retrace of this bar now, right? And that 50% retrace is located right at around 253.80 to, I'd say, even a bound of around 253.97 before we can consider a pullback here to validate entries within this area here. But it does look like it does have immediate short-term upside, okay, guys? So if we can quantify that upside, we have 3 hours of upside going. Going here. We have about 4 hours as well. Not the best volatility expansion, but it's still present and it's still showing upside nonetheless. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 6 hour. Yeah, the 6 hour time frame is getting that curvature here for volatility, and we're going to be closing the 6 hour time frame here in about an hour and 13 minutes. So it still has a chance to move above the resistances of around 255.39. 8 hour time frame does have a potential shift for the upper bound as well. So now if we start looking at the price action, it looks kind of like we're building a little bit of a bull flag, especially from that 8 hour time frame, right? So I know that we have this huge downside, which is kind of like what we said that we would get. So in this case, if we are within this bull flag formation, then I would give it one adjusted target. It would be from the top, right up here, to the very bottom side of this wick, not the wick that we faced today at 233. I don't like FOMO wicks like that. So if this were suggesting a top side target, this would be around 277. And I can actually observe here as well within the 8 hour time frame that we are within a head and shoulders formation here. So that also, inverse head and shoulders, right? That also gives us some speculation for a potential upside continuation based on just some simpler strategies here, right? Some little drawings. So here we go. This is going to be the potential upside target based on the inverse head and shoulders. That would tell us around $3, right? So yesterday I was talking to you about a 293, 294, but I'm not sure that we're actually going to be able to make that, as I'm observing here. That volatility is kind of slowing down just a little bit. So let's see. The data, yeah, by daily time frame at least has that spike right over here. It is a volatility component, right? It's moving above that moving average, so that's looking okay. But what about your 3-day time frame? Okay, well, still consolidating here with that 3-day time, and we're also just consolidating within volatility too. Man, yeah, we're actually losing some expansion on a 4-day time frame with an upside bias. My goodness, man. So yeah, it's looking a little slow, and I think I know why though. Okay, so yeah, it's not only it's not until about the 5-day time frame that we have this pretty nice upside bias with expansion there. Weekly time frame also giving us that potential push to the upside within expansion too. So I honestly, guys, I do think that there is some slowing down because of the inauguration coming up for President Trump. Also, that we have heads up for everybody, right? We have PPI, which is the producer price index, both of the PPI and core PPI, right? Tomorrow, Tuesday being the 14th of January, and then also for the U.S. markets, right, on Wednesday, we're also going to have the CPI and the core CPI read. So those things are of everything kind of respects that as well, team, because that's going to essentially give us the green flag or red flag for the interest rate cuts, and if we're going to continue with further cuts into this year via Jerome Powell's word. Okay, guys, so heads up with those things that are coming up. So this actually puts a little bit of a wrench into the markets, and it does give us a little bit of uncertainty here too, right? So this is why there is this the consolidation slash upside slash downside, a bunch of weirdness happening within the market. Okay, guys. So just know that this isn't easy to read right now. I know that we got that entry that we wanted here. So hopefully speaking, if you got that 235, 234, you're probably in the money right now. Nice at $2.53. So yeah, guys, I wouldn't let any of our trades go red here. So make sure to keep a keen eye in case we get some retracements here based on any fundamental catalysts that are outside of our control. Okay, guys, but for now, sure, I do have some upside bound targets that we spoke of already, but I want you guys to just be super careful over how we continue into those potential targets to the upside. Okay, guys, so just please be careful. All right, I love you all very, very much, and I guess I will catch you here on the next one. You know where to reach me, guys. Make sure to reach me at arcmasterscourse@gmail so you can get yourself signed up. The first day is starting officially on Thursday for the beginners charting and trading mentorship. Okay, guys, I love you all very much, and we shall speak very, 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 very soon. Well, please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well a very, very good rest of your night and or day. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team.